This movie has gotten shit on by everyone in the whole world. Time for my take. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. As you saw in my video before this, I loved the first Transformers, and then they made a sequel to it, and it just got destroyed by critics and everyone. I don't know why.
Hey, beautiful. Made you a long-distance relationship kit. I got your webcam so we can chat 24/7.
Sounds cute, I can't.
So the story of Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen is... it's actually kinda hard to figure out to me, like it's hard to describe. I'll do my best. So it turns out that Transformers have been around since like 10,000 BC. There's this guy called the Fallen, and he wants to retrieve there's a piece of the cube from the first one that Sam looks at during, like, in the beginning of the movie, and then there's codes in his brain now to find out where this, like, thing was that's been trapped there for thousands of years that can destroy suns and just destroy the universe. So the Fallen wants that, and the Autobots try and protect everyone, and, you know, all that jazz. This movie, it's not as bad as everyone says it is. I don't really understand why it's gotten shit on so much. Sure, it has a ton of problems, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. Acting, just like the first Transformers, do you really expect good acting in a movie like this? Megan Fox was the same. Everyone else was the same except for Shia LaBeouf. Some of the scenes, he was just overacting, and it got pretty annoying. Like, there was one scene where he was like twitching because the codes in his head were playing out in his mind, and he's just like twitching, and that's just, he's overacting so much. Just stop, Shia.
I just had a full-blown mental meltdown in the middle of my class. I'm seeing symbols.
We've kept much from you, Sam.
This isn't my war.
I fear it soon will be.
Just like the first one, the CGI is still photorealistic. Everything looks like it's there. Just like the first one. The action, it was, there was a lot less action in this movie than I thought there would be. It was a lot more talking, which was one of the downfalls in the movie, but the action, it was good when it was there. Like, the final battle with the Fallen and Optimus, that was great. That was really, really cool to watch.
What you're about to see is top secret. Do not tell my mother.
The main problem with this one is the comedy, or the attempt at comedy that Michael Bay tries to do. Like the first Transformers, it had some bad comedy, but I got past that. I laughed at most of the jokes in the first Transformers, but this one, it just takes it way out of proportion. I mean, one of the Transformers had balls.
Look at this place! I feel smarter already. Can you smell it?
Yeah, it smells like $40,000 a year.
And the parents of this movie were so annoying. Oh my god. I don't know if the parents are in Transformers 3 because that one looks epic. I really hope they're not in it to ruin it. There was a point in the movie where I wanted to turn off because it was before like all the space action and the Fallen and everything was happening. I was sitting there, I wanted to turn it off, but I convinced myself that it would get better, and it did. Yeah, Shia overacted. The comedy was bad. The comedy was awful, and I don't know, I found this one a bit less interesting than the first one. Like, the whole Fallen story and the backstory, it's like, it got to a point there where I stopped caring. I just wanted to see the Autobots and Decepticons kick the shit out of each other, and then they did, so I was fine. The movie, it's pretty enjoyable. It's good enough for a large popcorn ride. It's definitely not as good as the first movie, but if you can get past the bad comedy, some of the overacting, and a less interesting story, I'm sure you can enjoy it for what it is. Please let Dark of the Moon be good.